This magic moment.
Hey, I noticed your hair.
I noticed your flannel.
Tim.
I'm Stevie.
Steve, you're truly kind, ridiculously beautiful, slightly emotional, amusingly organized, fabulously dramatic, delightfully loud, abnormally creative, modestly confident. You are simply bold, and I am immensely proud of you. Tim John, you are impressively hardworking, charmingly awkward, lovably devoted, ferociously determined, authentically witty. You are undoubtedly able. And together, you are seriously lucky, naturally balanced, annoyingly affectionate. You are perfectly perfect, and I sincerely love you both. Cheers.
Hey, you want to get out of here?
Let's do it.
Teej, we bought a house!
So sturdy.
Stevie Lou Magoo. I wrote like 1,000 different speeches for you, and I laid in bed all night last night, and I couldn't sleep, and then I woke up this morning and was shaking, trying to do my makeup the way you do yours, and nothing I could say was good enough. And then I realized that that's okay, that there's a reason for it, and it's because when you grow up with someone and you change with them and you go through life with them, you develop a relationship that's so intimate and personal that you can't describe it. And ironically, that is exactly what you and Tim John are starting today. I hope that in 30 years or 40 years, you guys cannot explain to anyone else what you mean to each other or what your life together has been like. I love you, and I wish you guys nothing but happiness.
These renovations are going to be done in no time.
First thing, the kitchen.
Tonight, I'm holding you so near. Tonight.
Greetings everyone, if you don't already know me, I'm Stevie's niece and maid of honor, Leah. People always ask me when I was younger what I want to be when I grow up. The truth is, when I grow up, I want to be just like you. I've always admired you as a person and thought you were the most prettiest, kindest, and most caring person on this planet. Since day one, you have been my absolute favorite person and what I aspire to be. No matter the situation, you are always the bright shining light and can make anything bad turn to good. You are not only my aunt, but my best friend and sister. You have always been so kind to me and such an amazing person to talk to. I am overwhelmed with happiness and excitement that you have found such an amazing person that will be as good to you as you were to me. You deserve happiness more than anyone, and you have found it. I love you more.
Steve, will you marry me?
Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes.
Do you think we're ready?
Yeah.
Aww, she looks just like the picture.
Good evening. Hope everybody's having a good time. My first order of business is to congratulate the bride and groom. I'm extremely happy for the both of you. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Greg. I'm Tim's older brother and the best man. 2 years and 4 months ago, Tim was my best man at my wedding and gave the best man speech I had ever heard, so I'm just hoping to come close to his tonight. When Tim and I were little, I remember being inseparable. We did argue here and there, but we never held grudges, and for the most part, we always played the same way. Pretending super soakers with guns, and we were an army of two, to tubing at the lake house, to Matchbox cars and Hot Wheels in the sandbox. Hey, remember that time that you ran over my arm with the Power Wheels Jeep? I think that's why my elbow still clicks. Anyway, Tim and I grew up, got into cliques of school friends, but we always had the nights together in front of the TV, either with PlayStation or a movie. Throughout those years, I was always extremely close with Tim. And I was always proud that Tim looked up to me as a big brother. But in recent years, I found myself happy to look up to him. I appreciate the advice he gives me, and I admire his honesty, even though it's a hard pill to swallow. He's there for me at the drop of a hat, and he's always happy to help. He's my best friend, and one of the greatest men that I know. So Stevie, this is where you come in. It takes an amazing woman to fit with an amazing man to make an amazing couple. Love each other unconditionally, love each other's families, love your children, your dogs, and your house. I want to thank everybody for coming out and helping them kick off the rest of their lives the right way.
Team Margot!
Hey Steve,
Yes.
we got married on the 22nd, right?
No, it was the 23rd.
Pretty sure it was 22nd.
It was definitely the 23rd.
Pretty sure it was 22nd.
It was the 23rd.
22nd.
It was the 23rd.
You know what? It really doesn't matter.
You're right. Because we nailed it!